It's fine, but I know that, baby.
Hello, my name is Andrea. If you don't know me, you should subscribe and stick around and like and comment and all that. But today I'm going to be talking about series that I need to finish. Like now. I used to be one of those people that could never move on to another book until I'd finished every book in a series. I would read only books that had all the series finished and out and published. I would never go against that. That was like my own personal rule. What is my phone doing? Okay, sorry. I guess the government is hacking my phone and listening to me through Siri talk about books. But anyway, like I was saying, I was never the type of person to not finish series. So having these giant piles of books is really overwhelming and really making me realize, where did I lose myself? Like, I used to be like so adamant on reading and finishing series, so I gotta get this under control this year. Right now it's really gonna bother me. I didn't know it was this bad. I didn't know I'd let it get this far, but here I am. So I'm gonna go through all these books and share them with you. First, I'll go through the ones that I have, like the whole series, so there's really no reason that I shouldn't finish them, and then some where I still need some of the books, so it'll make sense in a second. First one, just right on top here, is the newest release actually that just came out that I just bought. This book, it's one of the newest books in my collection. It was $3 off. A slay, a deal. So These Infinite Threads by Tahira Mafi. Ollie, my dog is chewing on his bone so excessively. I'm sorry. He's smacking like a little gremlin. I can't do anything about it. Like, I can't. Okay, These Infinite Threads by Tahira Mafi is a sequel to This Woven Kingdom. This is her newest fantasy duology, newest fantasy series. I really love this book. I love this world. I love Alize and the main character. Like, I'm here for it. And Kamran, the boy main characters, I'm here for it, and I need to read it. I need to read this. This is probably going to be one of the ones I pick up soon because This Woven Kingdom left off on a good ending, so I needed this, and now I finally have it. Obviously, I need to finish a lot, but this is going to be one of the first ones towards finishing all of these series, so I need to finish that duology. Another duology that I need to finish is Dance of Thieves, Vow of Thieves. This is the sequel. The first one is Dance of Thieves by Mary E. Pearson. I don't really remember the series that well, unfortunately, but I know it was good, and I did really like it. The first one kept me very interested. It had a lot of tropes I liked. Literally, the main two characters were chained together, and they're like enemies. So it was really giving the enemies to lovers vibes and forced proximity. I was eating it up, okay? My dog left, okay? He just came in here, caused a ruckus, and left. Whatever. This is the ending to that duology, but I've already started it. I have my bookmark in here. I'm on page 28, chapter 5, and it's not giving. It's really not. I might DNF this. I really hope I don't, but it might come to that. But I still have it. This isn't even my copy. This is my friend Sarah's copy, and she let me borrow it. All right, another duology. Wow, maybe it's just duologies that I just don't finish. Master of Iron by Trisha Levenseller, my girl Trisha. I love her. Love her. Love her books. But this is a sequel to Blade of Secrets, and that is another fantasy duology that is such a slay. Such a slay. It's so good. But I would say this series is so underrated, and it's better than Dance of Thieves. But nobody reads it. It has like found family. It's like a band of misfits going after one thing, betrayals within the found family that lead to this book, and I still haven't read it. It's so pretty. I love this blue, but I need to get to it. I do, and I love Trisha. I'm saving this for a rainy day because I know her writing just it's so good. It hits me. I connect with it. I vibe with it. So I know I'm gonna love it. Therefore, I'm saving it for a day where I'm like, oh, everything is trash. Give me a good book. And this is gonna be that one day when I get to it. All right, not a duology. We have Kingdom of the Feared by Kiri Maniscalco, the ending to Kingdom of the Wicked. Couldn't think for a second. I am really excited. I got this from Walmart. This isn't a sticker. It doesn't come off. It says Walmart on the front. Really gross. Okay. I like Kingdom of the Wicked to the extent that I love a good fantasy world with smut. And that's about all Kingdom of the Wicked gives me. It's all it has going for it. But I am the audience. I will read it. I'm here. I own it. I don't know why. I'm not really waiting for anything. I just haven't been able to pick this one up. But I will say, I think the second book in Kingdom of the Wicked, which was Kingdom of the Cursed, that one was really good. But this cover is the best. Not that that has anything to do with the content of the book, but the sequel was better than the first one, so maybe this will be better than the second and then be the best. Now that I'm really looking at it, do you know that TikTok? It's like, now that I'm really looking at it, it's kind of ugly. Okay, that's not what I'm trying to say, but now that I'm looking at this, I don't know if this is a duology or a trilogy. There's my dog. He's like, where'd he go? He's making weird noises. Okay, Ollie, are you okay? So this is Ollie, by the way. This is Blade Breaker by Victoria Aveyard. I don't know if it's a duology, but I really did like the first book, Realm Breaker. These covers are really pretty. This is a thick, good YA fantasy. Very good, detailed world building. If you like books, fantasy books for world building, you will like these because it has the boring facts that no one cares about really. But if you're one of those people that likes that, like likes the maps and studies them and likes little details about things that aren't important but it's like cool to know, I guess, you would like this. And also it does have good characters as well. I feel like a lot of people hate on it and I don't really know why. I feel like that's people hating on Victoria Aveyard, which if you've read The Red Queen and you've read Glass Sword, I agree. Glass Sword is one of my least favorite books I've ever read. But Victoria Aveyard, I don't know, she's still good. Like, she's literally here, she's present, she's relevant, okay? Don't sleep on Victoria Aveyard, but I like Realm Breaker. Can't deny it. It's just a fact. There's not a lot of us out there, but I do. If you do, hi, there's another one of us. There's not many. Blade Breaker, I need to read it. All right, another one I need to read is one I'm gonna sue the author for emotional damage when I finish it. And I already know. I've already got my lawyers writing up the contract for me to sue. So it's Dark Age by Pierce Brown. 5th book in the Red Rising world. This is what the cover looks like. It's a really good cover. I got this book from Half Price Books and it already had this blemish. Not my fault. Haven't read it. Thick book, very thick, adult sci-fi, crazy world. You've heard me talk about Red Rising before. I'm not gonna go on and on, but if you haven't read Red Rising, I don't know why you're here. If you're new here and you never heard me talk about Red Rising, go read it and then talk to me. But this is the Nerdy Ink cover. It's really, really pretty. So I need to read Dark Age. I just haven't, okay? I'm doing a reread of the whole series right now with the Howler's Den. So also, if you do this with the cover, like if you do this with the spine thing, it's not even the spine, I don't know. It says Hail Reaper. That is incredible. Nerdy Ink outdid themselves. If you don't know, Reaper is what Darrow, the main character, is called, and Hail Reaper, for real. Okay, I also need to finish The Raven Boys. This is only book 1. I have the other 2, that's why I'm showing you, but it's wrapped. Those aren't wrapped, but I have a lot of my books wrapped in wrapping paper, like literally wrapped. Don't know which one is the sequel. I read this one, really liked it, would love to read the sequel. Don't know which book it is, so it's gonna be a surprise when I start reading those. I really liked The Raven Boys, so I do want to finish that series. I'm very late to the game, but it's a good series. Also need to finish Illuminate. This doesn't have the clear dust jacket. This isn't what it's supposed to look like. I don't have it, but I do have Gemina and Obsidio, so I can read this right now. I could finish them right now today, but will I? No. I just want to show you all the first one, but I do need to finish the Illuminate Files by Jay Kristoff and Amy Kaufman. I'm looking at the cover as if the authors' names are on here. They're not. I did enjoy this book a lot. It's told in like emails, well, like space emails because they're in space, letters, phone messages, cyber messages, like really random documents. It's cool. It's fast. I need to finish that. It won't take me long. Now for the books that I actually have reasons to not have finished the series, and that is because I don't own the books. So The Duke and I, or Bridgerton by Julia Quinn, I need to finish. I'm on An Offer from a Gentleman. I haven't got to read that one yet. It's book 3. I've only read book 1 and 2. Need to finish that. Probably gonna read book 3 before the 3rd season comes out. That's how I've been reading them. 9th House. I need to read Hellbent. I need to finish, well, catch up on the series because there's gonna be more books. But I need to read Hellbent. Haven't bought it, but I need to reread Ninth House. And Ninth House was so long, so much, I don't remember a thing. You could tell me the plot to this book and I would be completely surprised. I don't remember. I gave it 5 stars though. Gave it 5 stars. Met Leigh Bardugo when Ninth House came out. I have proof. She signed it. But she didn't come to Texas for Hellbent, so I'm kind of mad. Maybe I'll never read it because of that. I need to finish Crown of Feathers by Nikki Palprato, the series. I don't even know what the series is called. Second one is called Heart of Flames, and then Wind of Shadow, I think. This was a good YA fantasy. Loved it. It's a trilogy. It is just has a very special writing style, a special tone. I feel like the tone of the book is just easy to sink into. It's almost like a cozy fantasy. There's kind of like some sad stuff that happened, but overall it's like thrilling, and it has these giant phoenixes. It's really good. I like it. I need to read the other ones. I do. I'm interested. It actually has a good plot. I need to finish the Gilded Wolves series. I have the Gilded Wolves and the Silvered Serpent. There's the third one called the Bronze Beast, which is the end of the trilogy. I've read these two. I really enjoyed them. It's just that I feel like this series isn't very popular because it's very slow paced. I like it, but the plot is slow moving and not the best. And then the characters though, a couple of them are really good, but you get multiple, like 4 or 5 point of views. And so some of them, it's that thing where you're reading, you get to that point of view and you're like, no, I don't want you. I don't want to read your point of view. So I feel like if this was told in like 2 point of views, like the best 2, it would have been better. Those chapters go by faster, they're more interesting. I can't help that. But I do want to read the Bronze Beast and finish the trilogy because I want to know what happens. Do I remember it a lot? No. But there's 2 main characters, the same 2 I'm talking about. I want to know things. I want to find out. So one day I'm going to read that. Last series that I can think of, I looked around my book room and I feel like I'm missing some, but these are the ones I could think of. And this video is long. But the Poppy War. I finished the Poppy War and I need to read the Dragon Republic and the Burning God. Chapter 3 of the Dragon Republic, page 31. So a couple of these I've started. I've tried. My dog is back to biting his bone. Sorry. But I didn't finish it. I took a break because it was at the end of the year and I had to just finish some other stuff. But I'm gonna get back to it, of course, because the Poppy War is really good. I really did enjoy it. And this is a special series. It's one that I feel like could be one of my all-time favorites of the year. So I'm hoping that this book lives up to how good the first book was and maybe even exceeds that. Hope the Burning God finishes up the trilogy really well. Pretty sure this book is going to have some really heavy topics, and going into the Poppy War, if you haven't read it, look up the trigger warnings. There is a lot in there that I think is not something that every reader wants to read, so definitely check that out. But I will be getting to Dragon Republic and the Burning God hopefully this year. I want to finish the series as soon as possible. That's gonna be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know some series that you haven't finished, or if you haven't finished any of these, or if you have, if they're really good, tell me which ones I should read first. But that's pretty much it. If you want to check out any of my social media, it's all linked down below. I have a Bookstagram, I have a TikTok, I have a Twitter. I also have a lot of shorts that I've been posting on YouTube if you want to head over to my shorts page here on YouTube. I've been uploading them a lot and you can check them out. But that's gonna be it. So I hope you enjoyed and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!
But I know that, baby,